Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to ShortSalePowerHour.com.
You can't see me back here. This is great.
Wow. I'm your host, Kevin Kaufman. This is my business partner, Fred Weaver. Your other host, we're Group 4610, and we are filming live today from Pacific Beach, California.
Well, this is our new studio, actually.
Yes, it is. It's our new Short Sale Power Hour studio.
Yeah, well, the problem is that our studio doesn't have any furniture in it, so we found the next best thing to sit on, which was the staircase.
And it's the only thing actually to sit on other than the floor in this house.
This is a very good point.
So far, right now, until later today.
Until later today.
Yeah,
very
absolutely.
good point. So, hey, it's Mindset Monday.
Yes, it is.
And you and I have been doing a lot of traveling over the past couple of weeks.
That's an understatement.
Taught in a lot of locations,
Yep.
and I have not slept in my bed in Phoenix, Arizona in quite some time.
No, you have not.
But one of the themes that keeps coming up, and this is not from a class or a person or anything like that. In fact, gotten a couple emails recently. Oh, your dog's going to join us. Hey, Joe. How you doing, Joe? Hank's going to be in the picture as well.
Hank, shut up.
Hey, Hank, we're filming over here. Hello. Duh. So anyway, this idea around fear has really been coming up a lot.
Yeah.
And the fear that really keeps coming up. Wow. I'll let you go get your dogs while I finish the episode. So the idea that has been coming up, we've seen it a few times, is this fear around, do I have to submit all offers to the bank? And ever since this Mars ruling, the FDIC, there has been this wave across the country of real estate attorneys, state departments of real estate, trying to identify, well, how do we stay in compliance and how do we, not disobey the rules, and do we really need to send all offers into the bank? And I'm here to tell you, now I don't work in all 50 states and nor am I a legal opinion, but there are only two parties to a real estate contract.
Yes.
The buyer and the seller.
Absolutely.
Now the fact that the bank
And just so we're clear, if you're going to be the seller, that would mean you have legal title to the property.
Correct. Seller meaning legal title.
Yeah.
The bank is not the seller.
Right.
The bank is not even a party to the transaction. They have a lien against the property,
Right.
but they are not party to the transaction.
Yes.
They have a say-so in whether the short sale occurs. They're the ones that say yes or no to the final dollar amount.
Yeah, they get to choose to lose more money or lose
But they
less
don't
money.
get to set all the rules.
No, they just think that they do.
And there's this really big theme going across the country. We heard it in North Carolina. I've heard it from somebody in Texas recently. Heard it a little bit up in Virginia when we were there. I've heard it down here in California.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm hearing it everywhere right now, which is, do we have to send all offers to the bank? So-and-so, our State Department commissioner, blah, 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 real estate attorney, blah, 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 broker is saying we do. And it's being driven by fear. Fear that the bank is going to think that you're frauding, you're doing something fraudulent by not disclosing all offers.
Yeah.
It literally is foolishness being taught and spoken by people that don't understand short sales.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. And that's something you have to think about. Anytime you hear a conversation like that, whether it's about sending all offers to the bank or what you can or can't do in a short sale transaction, you guys understand your client is still the homeowner. It's the seller of the property who's still your client, and you have a fiduciary responsibility to that individual and to that individual only. Now, it's different. If you're an REO agent and you're representing the bank, then yes, they are now your seller, they are now your client, and you have fiduciary responsibility to them. As a short sale agent, you only have a fiduciary responsibility to your seller, and you've got to keep that in mind. So anytime you hear this, well, you can't do this or you got to do that, stop and think for a second. Hold on, how does that benefit my seller? Does it benefit them? And is it something that's required because of my seller, not because of a third party or an outside source, not because some attorney said so, not even because the Department of Real Estate said so? Because I'll be real honest and real frank with you right now, the Department of Real Estate, no matter what state you're in, when it comes to short sales, they don't even know what's going on, you guys. They truly do not even know what's going on because they don't have the experience in short sales. So understand, your client is the seller and the seller only. If you're not out to harm somebody on purpose, you've really got not much to worry about. You just need to represent your seller to the fullest.
Well, and here's what you got to understand. Your broker, these real estate attorneys, the commissioner in your state, the Department of Real Estate, they're all on this side of protecting themselves legally,
Sure.
okay? You're on the side of making money and making sense. So understand that your perspectives are completely different. So if you're sitting here today going, well, they told me I can't do this, then you know what? Get out there, do some research, read the stuff that they're saying, present a case, go talk to an attorney to even present your case and get them to protect you, and then go talk to whoever the powers that be are that say you can't do such and such a certain way. I mean, honestly, educate yourself, empower yourself with the information. Enough of this, well, they told me I can't do this. If I had, like, I can't even count the number of times in 2007 and 2008 when you and I first started short sales in Phoenix where somebody said we couldn't do something.
And how many of those things that we were doing then are now the standard practice today?
Absolutely. And what did we do? We went and educated ourselves. We informed the people that said we couldn't. We explained it to them. We backed it up. And you know what? We made sense and they went, oh, you're right. We just never saw it that way. We didn't realize that's how it worked.
Because we've never dealt with it on this level.
Absolutely.
And that's just it.
It's the outback. It's the idea of the outback. But as short sales get bigger and bigger out there, as the government is now like trying to put barriers and rules and regulations on the outback, all these people are freaking out. And it's the box traditional thinkers that are freaking out, not those of us that live and play in the outback.
Absolutely.
So if you have no idea what we're saying, then you need to do yourself a favor right now and spend the $199 and purchase our 10+ hour Crush It video series.
Absolutely.
I'm serious about that. If you're sitting out here, you've been watching our blog forever and you've never purchased a $199 pack that we have that is 10+ hours of video, do yourself a favor and buy it now. Seriously, you show up to this video blog every day and you won't invest $199 to get our best stuff that is in a curriculum broken down into modules that trains on all this. Just go purchase it today.
Absolutely. I got one more thing. If you can't handle today's episode, then do not, and I repeat, do not show up to Las Vegas on April 1st for Short Sales Uncensored. Because if you thought this was at all edgy or anything like that, then you're going to hate us after you walk out of Short Sales Uncensored on April 1st. Now, if you actually related to what we had to say and you like to close short sales and you actually like to get things done and you understand in the outback, things are a little bit are done differently than the box traditional way of things, then you're going to want to be in Vegas on April 1st for Short Sales Uncensored. Myself, Fred, and our buddy Brian Gubernick. You guys, we're going to bring it like we've never brought it before. We're going to talk about MI, how to get around note and contributions. We're going to talk about dealing directly with the investors. And then we're going to talk about the 3 major servicers and the strategies for each. Oh, I'm not giving away that one, buddy. I'm not teasing that one.
Make them show up to get it.
Yeah, April 1st, you need to be there in Las Vegas. You can register right here on the events page of shortsalepowerhour.com.
Hank, you ready? We're going to do the cheer, buddy.
One.
Joe, Hank, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Short Sale Power Hour! Short Sale Power Hour!
Crush it.